Hello everyone, this is Buildershed here, and today we are reviewing Fedora. Yep, Fedora Linux. So our Minecraft Let's Play is coming out tomorrow. Gotta manage these creepers and stuff. Okay, gotta manage the creepers. Oh, by that I mean like I gotta I gotta get myself some competitive stuff. I'm just AFKing this stuff straight up. So back to what this video is for and what 99% of people clicked on the video for. So today we're reviewing Fedora, and this is also the first time that I'm gonna be taking a look at 40 from all y'all, but it's not gonna be a desktop environment review. So yeah, so Fedora, to be honest, here is one of the most professional looking distributions I've seen, and I said one of the most. Ubuntu's obviously up there, but even that, I'd say Fedora looks more professional than Ubuntu in some areas. Probably because I believe Fedora is sponsored by Red Hat, which itself I think is either owned by Intel or IBM. I'm not really that sure. Hold up, let me look it up really quickly. Yeah, I just confirmed it. Yeah, so Fedora is basically a part of, like, Fedora is sponsored by Red Hat, and it's also, and Red Hat's owned by IBM. So that probably is big part of the explanation why this distro is so like professional looking. So here's Note 40. So obviously you know some differences, like the thing that'd be over here is down here, and now the entire desktop moves this way and stuff. Still looks like it was built for a mobile device, though, having to admit fully. So I think to start off, yeah, obviously I got some stuff installed on here already, but start this off. So let's start off with the basics. So neofetch is on here. Command not found, not yet. So if you want to install packages, you have to do sudo dnf install. So you do that, and the name of the package. So let's do neofetch. So I'm guessing it's going through repositories for this. And yes, DNF looks so cool, to be honest. So we played the waiting game right there. I think it's time for me to discuss a little bit more about Fedora. So, like OpenSUSE, Red Hat uses. I mean, well, Red Hat does too, but Fedora uses RPM files if you download stuff off the web and install them on here. Like I mentioned many times before, they're basically Fedora and OpenSUSE is equivalent to the .deb file, if you know what I mean. So you can go online. Wait, if you want to see neofetch, here it is. Yep, that's what the neofetch looks like. If y'all haven't seen it before, I'm pretty sure y'all can do a quick Google search. So let's go on the web. Let's actually be a bit more open source now. Yeah. So let's open up Firefox. Like it says it right there. So we now look for a .deb file. No, I meant a RPM file. So let's go Discord. Just get that on here. Oh wait, that doesn't have a .db file. What? Or I have Chrome. I'm gonna see if I can. I'll just show you all an example. So you want to save it, of course. So it's now done downloading. So it's trying to say it's fully up to date, but show you all you can go in here and do it. I don't know what the command is installed from, like that though. So there's that right there. It would show you if it wasn't installed. It would show you can install it. Not going to go through that right now. I think there's a way to do that from the command line too. I think. So you do sudo rpm. Okay, sudo rpm install. You gotta be serious. Well, I don't know what the command for that was, though. So basically, I explained those things. So another thing that's part of Fedora and a lot of other distros is basically the software thing. So you have stuff like, so this makes it a lot easier to install software, though you can also install the same software like off of, like, in the good old terminal too. But this just makes things easier for more like the GUI type person. And it's also more professional, but this is GNOME software if y'all don't know. A lot of distros have it on there. If it's a KDE distro, it probably has Discover on there instead. So now let's go over some. Now let's go over the things this distro comes with. So this distro comes with LibreOffice, like LibreOffice. It comes with GNOME 40, obviously, though I'm sure you can install another desktop environment like Plasma with DNF. It also comes with your normal GNOME stuff. Like this, everything that's installed on here, I think. Yeah, it is. Practically half of all the GNOME stuff, though. Or is it half? No. There's some other stuff you can find. You also got boxes on here. It's basically GNOME's own virtual machine program. You can also change the background too. That's nothing. If you want to do some customization, you can go on good old. You can install tweaks, GNOME tweaks, and just tweak some stuff. I should probably discuss that more in a GNOME desktop environment review video. So I'm going to change to this. Well, it sort of looks cool. Kind of also makes me hungry for some reason because these look like candy, but yeah. So here's where you browse your files. So I'm pretty sure you can download some like Midnight Commander, go through your terminal and deal with that. So your structure tree is quite normal. So it's, I don't know about the, so I think there's some other things we need to discuss here. So first of all, let's get into the area of where we start rating the distro. So let's go into files and go to the rater. Open with the text editor. So here's where you do the rating. Jeez, hold on. Sorry, we're going to have to go with blinding lights here. So stability-wise, Fedora is like quite stable. Fedora is not rolling release, so it's more stable. I have to admit, it also has professional, like very good backing, if you know what I mean. So I'd probably say stability should be guaranteed. Change that to a 5. Repo size, being austere, I'd probably do a 4. But with stuff like Flatpak, that can be expanded. But this is going by base repos, and if you're talking about an Arch distro like Pac-Man and AUR, ease of installation. It's actually quite easy to install this distro. And overall speed. Like, also I think I may do something about repo size though, going back up here. So so the repos may not be big. But compatibility is another thing to bring up. Arch has Arch as your repository. So if it's not on your Linux distro, it's probably an Arch or a Debian-based distribution. So based on that, I think that would, like, compatibility-wise, would probably drive some people away from Fedora, because it's like towards Arch-based distros or Debian-based distros, because like Debian-based distros, like there are a lot more .db files on the web than RPM files. And with the AUR, you practically got a lot more than any of those combined. So I think I'd probably have a valid reason to knock it down to a 3, but I'm keeping it out of 4. Like, it's one of the mainline distros. Repo size is going to be quite big no matter what. Speed. Like, speed-wise, I'm probably going to go look some things up for y'all, so see if that can determine it. So let's look up a couple things I need to look up. Fedora Linux, Repo size. Oh, I forgot, you could also use Yum for it. This should be helpful. So let's look up. Let's look up some speed tests. So, Fedora Linux speed tests. No, I think the better thing would be performance test. Let's test some benchmarks and stuff. So, got them. So these are their benchmarks. Well, let's look up Fedora Linux compared to other distros. See what's on competition-wise. So from the looks of it, Fedora is actually quite fast. Can actually be quite fast compared to Ubuntu. Oh my. Well, that one's falling behind. Ubuntu's faster. That's fast. Hold up. So, Clear obviously has that. And then Clear Linux is starting to take some cake. Personal experience though, like, I haven't used Fedora as a daily drive forever. If you want anything speed-wise, I could probably do like something good with Pop! OS because I've used that. I've used Ubuntu before. Sankora. How long ago was that? 6 months ago. Though speed wise, I'd probably put it at a 5 though. Like, oh boy, I feel like I'm gonna get screwed over by Arch users. So extra. For extra, I'd probably put professionalism. That's what excels about this distro. So, professionalism. I could probably knock down speed. Like in some areas, like this could be fast, but in other areas, like I don't think Fedora could be as fast. Especially compatibility wise, I feel like this could easily be knocked down to a 4. So I'm gonna bring it down to a 4. So let's calculate this up. So 9, so 19. 19 divided 19 divided by 2 is 9.5. So here we get a 10 plus this, and you get a 10.5 out of 10.5 out of 10. It just that goes over 10. So this distro will be appears to be the first to go over the 10. So let's save this. So this, hold up. So let's save this as Fedora rating. Close out of that. Open up a good old terminal. And type in my trusty command. Fetch and cat and so there it is for y'all. Right here, here's the rating. So I hope y'all have a good day, peeps. This is Buildershed here, and I'm out. See ya! If y'all like this type of content, make sure to drop a like. If you wanted to see more of this content, make sure to subscribe. If you don't like this content, or specifically this video, drop a dislike. And it'd be heavily appreciated if you were to also drop a comment explaining why you disliked the video and some issues, also known as constructive feedback. I'll see y'all next time. See ya.